Hello everybody, War Wizard here, back with another Mortal Kombat video. So today, we got some really exciting news that I'm super hyped about. Today, they announced at the PlayStation State of Play, the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. So far we know it has Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and Mortal Kombat 4. And a couple other games with online play with rollback netcode, which is, if you guys don't know what that means, that's basically the best netcode for fighting games. That's what basically all modern fighting games use now. Mortal Kombat 1 has it. NetherRealm started it with Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat 11 had it. Injustice 2 had it. Mortal Kombat 1 has it. I think Tekken and Street Fighter have it now. So that's very exciting. Apparently they're going to be just like the versions of their games. There's going to be like a Sega Genesis version. There's going to be like, you know, the arcade versions and stuff. And they're going to be just like those versions. There's going to be maybe not arcade versions, but I think the console versions of those games, like the best ports of them for console. So that's going to be very exciting. Let's watch the trailer. If I can enlarge the... make it big screen. Let's watch this trailer.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
I was watching this live with my brother.
We knew that we were onto something.
I thought it was a documentary, and I seen this, and I was like, oh shit, what is it? And I see digital
such
Eclipse.
a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Sorry, I'm trying not to lose control.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
See those question marks?
There was no template to make the games. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Flawless victory.
It's coming this year for every system, basically. And then I want to show you guys this. So this goes over the Mortal Kombat Legacy. A couple things here. Like I said, when I was watching this with my brother, I got super excited because it said Digital Eclipse. If you guys don't know who they are, they did pretty much all the like Marvel versus Capcom, Street Fighter collections, the TMNT arcade collections and stuff. So as soon as I seen that, I knew we were finally getting this collection of classic Mortal Kombat games. I wasn't expecting the online multiplayer with rollback netcode. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to be grinding the hell out of this game. So multiple titles from the 90s and 2000s. If you guys know, the 3D games are 2000s. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high, but hidden fatalities, secret characters, the original versions of the original arcade versions of these games. Many of the versions of these games for vintage 16-bit consoles, and yes, even handheld systems are included. Oh man. Anyway, this is what got my hopes up even more. So here's a list of playable games we've announced so far, with more on the way. So Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3. This is all the different versions right here that they're going to have. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat Advance for the Game Boy Advance, which is a terrible game. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance for the 2002 for the Game Boy Advance, terrible game. Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition, another terrible game. I'm not even gonna lie. And then more to announce. It says more on the way. I've seen other tweets that they've made that says games plural. So I don't think this is just one game. It says, what next? Well, Mortal Kombat is all about secrets, so we hope you don't mind if we keep a few of our own for now. This gives me hope that the 3D era games are going to be in here. There's no way, I don't see them withholding this information if it's just something stupid like another, Game Boy port or something like that. I think it's going to be the 3D games. I hope it's all three of them. Even if it's just one, that's awesome. I really feel like they are withholding this information and teasing, Mortal Kombat's known for secrets. We have a big secret. And, they've been tweeting and stuff saying, stay tuned. We have a lot more to show you guys. So I really think they're going to surprise us with the 3D era games. At least one of them. That would be amazing. Some people are saying Mortal Kombat 9. I'm not going to lie. That would be my biggest wish ever. Mortal Kombat 9 reported with rollback netcode is like my dream. I would play that game so much again like I did in the past. But these are all the games that, most Mortal Kombat fans have grown up with. If you're a newer Mortal Kombat fan, you should be very excited because some of the games haven't aged too well, like the first Mortal Kombat. Like I said, the Game Boy Advance games aren't very good. They're kind of fun to explore a little bit, but they're not great. But Mortal Kombat 4 arcade version, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 arcade and Super Nintendo version, Mortal Kombat 2, those games are still awesome. You get to, relive the classic fatalities, animalities, brutalities, friendships, the classic stages, the classic music. I'm so excited for this, to be able to go back on. So I guess we haven't really had online except for the arcade collection, but it didn't have rollback netcode. The arcade collection, which was Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the online wasn't great. So having rollback netcode, just imagine all the tournaments people can hold now. I'm going to hold tournaments for this. This is going to be so fun to go back and play people online with rollback netcode. It's just going to be tons of fun. And if they do announce that it's the 3D era titles that they're, here's the big surprise, it's the 3D Deception, Deadly Alliance, Armageddon, oh my gosh, that would be like a dream come true. If it's Mortal Kombat 9, that'd be even cooler in my opinion. I love Mortal Kombat 9. But if it's the 3D era games, I'll be over the moon, dude. That would be so awesome to play Deception, Deadly Alliance, Armageddon with rollback netcode online. Tons of people are going to be playing it. Everybody's super excited. Really well-known pop culture sites have been posting about it. I seen someone say, oh, well, on the TMNT games, they said, and more as well. I'm like, yeah, but they're specifically pointing out, secrets and stuff like that. I don't think there's any other Game Boy ports of Mortal Kombat. I don't think so. And if they withhold that information, I feel like that would piss people off. Kind of. Like, why did you withhold another shitty Game Boy port? Or, what other shitty handheld port that they have? I think the only good handheld port was Mortal Kombat Unchained for Mortal Kombat Deception. But even then, it wasn't great. I think that's like the legit only good one. Which, that would be cool if they did that. Because it's basically Mortal Kombat Deception. But, in my opinion, I feel like it has to be the 3D era games at least. At least one of them, like Deadly Alliance or something. There's no way they're going to have Deadly Alliance, right? without actually having the real Deadly Alliance. That'd be kind of trash in my opinion. I really feel like it's going to be a big, like, maybe at the Summer Game Fest they'll announce it, or closer to release or something like that. It comes out this year, probably, I want to say like September, probably, maybe October. It'd be great if it came out this summer. That'd be great. But I think it is at least one of the 3D era games, probably Deadly Alliance. But that would be awesome. And that, I mean, if this sells well, which it probably will, and it doesn't have all the 3D era games or whatever, they're probably going to give us the 3D era games in the future. Because this isn't NetherRealm working on this. This is a different company that probably went to Ed Boon and WB and was like, hey, we can make these games for you. You guys will make tons of money off of it. And WB said, okay, awesome. And NRS is still working on, you know, whatever it is, the next Mortal Kombat or Injustice. So this is very exciting. I think they're going to release or announce the 3D era games. I truly think that. There's no way they're going to be teasing us and it's something stupid. They specifically point out, like right here, Mortal Kombat is all about secrets, so we hope you don't mind if we keep a few of our own. There's no way they're going to tease us and hype it up and then it end up being some, you know, lame port or something. Maybe Mortal Kombat Gold, but Mortal Kombat Gold is extremely broken. All the games are extremely broken. Who am I kidding? Mortal Kombat 2, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 4, they all have infinites and massive damage and broken combos and broken characters. Maybe it's Mortal Kombat Gold and Mortal Kombat Trilogy, but either way, those are great games, in my opinion. So that'd still be awesome. I'm still hyped for this, even if it's not the 3D era games. But I'm just saying, the 3D era games this would be the greatest video game collection of all time. Hands down. Nothing would beat this, in my opinion. We haven't had any of these games in so long. I mean, you can do it with emulators and stuff, but emulators don't have rollback netcode. You can't play online against other people. I am super excited. I'm going to be grinding this. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Pretty big announcement for Mortal Kombat fans. Even for newer Mortal Kombat fans, this is your chance for you guys to go back and relive these games. They have so much passion and love in them, so much nostalgia, so many Easter eggs, all the characters that you newer fans like now. Now you get to see where they first started. This is super exciting. I am very, very happy with this. I still been having fun with Mortal Kombat 1, but I'm not going to lie, this announcement just made me even more happy to play Mortal Kombat games. I also think this kind of indicates Injustice 3 because, you know, they're going to give us all these Mortal Kombat games for everybody to play, especially if it has the 3D era games or Mortal Kombat 9. People are going to be playing the shit out of this to get their Mortal Kombat fix, so NetherRealm can release Injustice, you know, and then we'll still have this Mortal Kombat game to play and Injustice, and then after Injustice, you know, they'll probably work on the next Mortal Kombat. You guys should 100% support this game. If this game sells a lot, this is going to tell everybody, hey, these are the kind of remasters and remakes and re-releases that we want of old games that we haven't played in years with rollback netcode. We have to tell these video game companies we don't want remasters and remakes of games that are like 3 years old. Like they're milking the shit out of The Last of Us. They're milking the shit out of Skyrim. They're milking the shit out of GTA 5. Those games still hold up well. They're only a few years old. Why are we putting... This is what we want. These are the kind of things we want. So please support this game. Play it. Buy it. Let them know this is the kind of stuff we want. The games that we grew up loving that are like 20 years old, you know? Games that truly deserve a re-release, a remaster, or whatever you want to call it. And if there's not 3D era games in this one, if this one does very well, I guarantee you they are going to give us a 3D era pack. Maybe it'll have the 3D era games and Mortal Kombat 9 with rollback netcode. So yeah, I'm very excited. This is going to be great. It's going to be so fun reliving the classic fatalities. I hope they have move lists in the move lists section for like fatalities and stuff like that. If not, it's fine. You can just go online nowadays and write down the fatalities like we all used to have to back in the day. But I'm very excited. I know they're broken, but it's going to be fun reliving it anyway. People are going to be asking for nerfs and buffs. I don't think they should touch these games. They should let them live how we remembered them. And it, if you guys are going to find out that there's really broken shit in some of these games, and it's probably going to piss you guys off, but just go back and play, towers and against your friends and stuff where you don't have to worry about the tryhards like myself. And I don't know if you guys have heard of P&D, Ketchup and Mustard. They're British twins that, they're basically Mortal Kombat legends at this point. They make tons of lore videos. They play all the Mortal Kombat games. To this day, they still play the older Mortal Kombats, and they know combos and all this other stuff on them. I'm telling you guys right now, they are going to run shit on this game. They're going to run shit on all these games, especially the 3D era games, but all of them. I don't know if you guys heard of Justin Wong. He is a Street Fighter pro, and he's a Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom pro. They made the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, and he went on there and was just straight wrecking people, making people ask for refunds because he was beating them so bad with the broken stuff that he knew. That's going to be ketchup and mustard on this game. But I'm telling you guys, give it a chance. These games are great. Except for the Game Boy Advance games. They're not that good. They're kind of fun if you want to laugh and like, oh my god, these fatalities, these graphics, they're so terrible. It's kind of fun, like I said, to explore them a little bit, but do not expect good gameplay. They're really bad. I grew up with these games. I was such a big Mortal Kombat fan that I got every single one of these, and they were not great. They were not great. Especially this one, I feel like, because it was like a re-release or a Game Boy Advance version of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and it's not good. Let me look up real quick and see how many. Okay. Doesn't look like there's many lists of just strictly the handheld games. Here we go. Okay, so there's Mortal Kombat Advance, which is up there. Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition, which is up there. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, which is up there. I think that's it for the handhelds. So, like I said, there's the PSP one. Ultimate Mortal Kombat is apparently on Nintendo, or I don't know what that is. NDS? Oh yeah, Nintendo DS. Wow. So yeah, I think we don't have to worry about any the surprise games being other Game Boy ports or anything like that, because they already announced all of them except for two, which one is on the Nintendo DS and the other one is on the PSP. And like I said, the PSP one. So the Nintendo DS one is one I haven't played. I didn't even know that that was a thing. But Mortal Kombat Unchained on PSP is basically Mortal Kombat Deception, and it's actually a pretty good port. The graphics are not as good, but I mean, it's still decent. So, we have hopefully some good games coming. Mortal Kombat Trilogy and Gold. I'm fine with those if that's what it is, but I really think it's going to be the 3D era games. At least one. That would be great. But yeah, I'm very excited. I just want to share the news with you guys and talk a little bit about what's going on and why I think it's going to be the 3D games. It also comes with a documentary on the making of Mortal Kombat, which is going to be awesome. This is the Game Boy Advance of Mortal Kombat 3, I believe. Like I said, it's not great. You can just tell by this. It's not going to be great. The sound, especially on this game, is horrendous. Yeah, this is going to be tons of fun. I'm so excited. Long live Mortal Kombat. You know, my last video I was telling you guys, just keep, you know, as a community, we need to come together, play these games, show them how much we love it, and this is, you know, the reward we get. It's going to be really fun, guys. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you like this, please give me a like and subscribe. We're on the way to 500 subscribers. We're getting closer and closer every day. When I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to hold a tournament for you guys on Mortal Kombat 1. When this game comes out, if my channel's still growing, still doing good, I'm going to be grinding the hell out of it. I'm going to stream it every day, and then I will hold tournaments for you, everybody, on these games. I can possibly, you know, like I said before, I had a couple pros in some of my other tournaments. Maybe I can get some pro players, like our well-known Mortal Kombat members, to join these tournaments, like Ketchup and Mustard and stuff like that. Mike Metroid, who also plays these games, to join some fun community tournaments, you know. It's going to be lots of fun. I can't wait. But anyway, on the road to 500 subscribers. So if you like this video, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Let me know how excited you guys are. If you are excited, let me know if you think the 3D era games are coming, and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys on the next one.